Okay, okay, let's see if we'll be able to see through these donation messages. I'm not gonna turn them off.
I love the Andrew GIF for the donations. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's right. By the way, just a reminder to everybody: the Andrew GIF was from
the draft
when
they
the Saints drafted Peyton Turner, and I still think it's apropos. I still think the reaction is
keeps popping up and popping up.
I
Peyton
think the
Turner and
reaction
Marcus
is there.
Davenport are the same person because you never see them in the same place
Wow.
at the same time.
This is saying something, but I would take Marcus Davenport over Peyton Turner, and
I would.
And that's not saying much.
So
okay,
Andrew,
so Andrew got a
is
point.
in the lead.
He's tying me now.
He's tied with Dave. I got 3. And by the way, that picture of me is hideous. Thomas, you get.
Did he make the ears bigger?
You get Ralph Siciliano. Did he make the ears bigger? Or were they always
I did not.
Okay.
Those are not real. Are you just going to make the ears like 3% bigger every week? And by the end of the year, I'll look like Dumbo?
You remember when Bat Boy was a thing, like in the 90s? Remember, like on the Sun, he was like on the cover of the Sun. They had Bat Boy. He looked like Bat Boy. Kevin really hasn't gotten 1 point. He hasn't even picked a winner correctly.
I'd like to point out that I was the only one last week to pick the Saints to win.
You were.
You did. Yes, you did.
Well, who do you got? You can start us off as normal, Andrew.
Yeah, my computer died, by the way, so I'm doing this on my phone. Hopefully my audio is okay.
That's
the
fine.
Saints, your audio is terrible.
Why is that quality so terrible? Andrew? It does not sound like that on my phone.
The Saints are a 5-point favorite, Andrew. Who you got?
Well, I got Atlanta to cover, but I have the Saints winning an ugly. This is how it's going to be, guys, all season. For the rest of the year, it's going to be winning ugly, awful game. Shenanigans. But I have the Saints winning this one 20-17. Taysom Hill does it again. 3-0 against Atlanta. And my player of the game, I'm going with the unvaccinated corner, Paulson Adebo, is going to intercept Matt Ryan, and his legend is going to grow even further.
Wow. Dave, Saints going to cover that 5 points seems like a lot.
My prediction was, and I hope Thomas gets this on the big
What's
screen.
that buzzing sound, Dave?
I don't know. It could be because I had to plug my computer into the wall because my laptop was running out of battery.
That's it.
Why does that sound so terrible?
Okay, so my prediction was... Why is that quality so terrible? It does not sound like that on my phone. I fucking hate making predictions on a fucking Monday. I don't even know who the fucking quarterback is going to be next week, for crying out loud. Did you get that? Did you put that up on the big screen, Thomas? That was my prediction. No? Okay. All right. Never mind.
I did.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Fucking Thomas, I love you. Yes, there you go. So you can see right there, actually, my prediction is Saints 27, Falcons 13. Start of the game, Taysom. I'm going with Taysom. Look, remember last year, COVID year, yes, but we played the Falcons 2 out of 3 weeks. Taysom was the killer. One game he had 2 passing touchdowns. One game he had 2 rushing touchdowns. He'll do whatever you need him to do. Whatever the game plan is against the Falcons, he will do it. He had a 107 QB rating in one of those games and a 108 QB rating in one of the other games against the Falcons. So I think Taysom's your starting quarterback. He owns the Falcons. Fuck you, Skip Bayless. That's all.
All right, I'm going to be the first turd in the punch
I'm going to need
bowl.
Ralph's ears to be a little bigger next week, Thomas.
I have Atlanta winning.
You mean Ralph Siciliano?
Ralph Siciliano. My ears aren't that big yet.
No, actually, your ears are bigger than him, like top to bottom, but they don't stick out as much.
They don't stick out. They don't have the flap, right? I have Atlanta winning this game. I just have this sinking feeling that Trevor Siemian is going to play and start, and we're going to be like, oh my God, this is Trevor Siemian. This is why he hasn't played in 4 years. He's awful. Sunday against the Bucs was just some sort of miracle mirage, and he's terrible. I don't remember the score I gave you, Thomas, but I had the Saints losing, and I had my turd of the game as Trevor Siemian.
Oof.
24 to 21 to 16. Yeah.
Ugh.
I should have. You know what? I should have locked in my thing. Can I lock my thing in?
And
Too
my
late.
turn of the game is
Too
Trevor.
late? No. You have to do it before the game.
Well, it's before the game.
I mean, before
So
you
what
give me
did
the
Kevin
picks.
pick?
No.
What
Play
do you
the
think
sad-
he picked?
Try the
Who
sad
do you
music.
think he picked? The sad music? Are you
Kevin,
sure?
Kevin, no, Kevin. Let's guess what Kevin picked. I'm gonna say Kevin picked the Falcons.
Nah, he picked the Saints.
No, I think he picked the Falcons. 35 to 32, and his turn of the game is the kicker Brian Johnson.
I think Kevin picked the Saints to win, and his star of the game is Mark Ingram.
What we got, Thomas?
Okay, so let me read the message I got from Kevin. He said, I know I've been picking against the Saints, but I will not pick the Falcons. And he predicted 24 to 13 Saints. And the star of the game is gonna be...
He doesn't even know who Brian Johnson is. I don't even know why.
Yeah, no way.
There's no way.
way.
No way.
Kevin knows who the Saints
Oh yeah, he knows Kamara. Yeah, that's a
That's
nice,
Kamara.
that's a nice safe
Kamara.
pick, Kevin.
safe pick. So that's
we should
prediction.
next time Kevin comes on, we should have a game of name how many. We should all bet on the over under, and we should see how many Saints players he can actually name, like off the cuff, without looking.
Like how many we could do it. How many starters he could name? I
No,
think
he
the
can name
over-under would
backup
be
guys
like 10
too.
and a half.
Just like off the top of his head, how many guys currently on the roster can you name?
15 and a half.
I would take
Maybe.
the under on that. I think I might. Take
I don't think Kevin could name a single member of the Saints 2020 draft class.
If he names Montrevious Adams, he gets like 15 points.
I don't even know who that is. Who the hell is that?
Number 52.
Who the hell? Is he a linebacker? I don't know anymore because you can wear whatever the freak number you want.
Defensive tackle.
Ah,
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.